up, guys? Good morning, good morning. Headed off to work, folks. Got a painting job to do that I was supposed to do yesterday, but it was raining where I needed to paint, so the metal was going to be wet, so we couldn't do that job. What's up, Elijah? All right, so all messages and translator off. Like, subscribe, hit that comment. All right, headed off to the job, folks. Yep. I would go the other route because it's more scenic, but the connection cuts in and out more often. Ooh, that's some hot coffee. To hear the answer, what is the giveaway? Oh, I never said. I just said that it'll be announced sometime. Throughout, like I'll do shorts that'll say I'm having one, and then eventually I'll give a date. Hey Tony, come home, winds over 30, can't work. Ouch. Yeah, I'm painting today. I was supposed to do that yesterday. But it was raining over at the property, well, my property too, but where I live. But where I was going to be working was raining as well. It quit, but then the metal was all wet. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. There goes the wheelbarrow. The customer wanted me to bring a wheelbarrow for some reason, and a shovel. It's like, hey, you got a shovel and a wheelbarrow? Sure. The wheelbarrow is my parents'. I still have it. I borrowed it like a month ago or more to do my grandma's concrete pad. Probably 2 months ago. I actually forgot I had it. We should have loaded it in his truck the other day when they came by, but we forgot. Of course, they were over just last Friday, but their truck was full because it had my stuff from my aunt that passed away when we were going through her house on Friday. I had a whole bunch of goodies from her for myself and for my sister, for my parents. It's hard to see this screen with the sunglasses on, but I kind of need them on because of the way the sun's shining. I really need to go straight across the mountains here. Right on the other side of those mountains is where I need to go. That's Bisbee. Pretty much straight across, maybe a little to the right on the other side. There's like two mountain ranges. Well, you almost hit that doe. There's like a valley in between the two of them. That's Bisbee. Good old Bisbee. It's a mining town. It's pretty much a tourist town now, or a tourist trap. Right? Good old tourist trap, as they say. Whoa, what are you passing for, dude? It's 45 right here. How'd you know nobody was coming? Huh, their license plate says GTA 7VO, whatever that means. It's gonna pass somebody else, probably. Yep. Ooh, he's blowing a lot of smoke. Must have the fuel cranked up to diesel. You know, being in a hurry isn't always the best, buddy. If it caused you an accident a minute down the road, you just wasted a lot. Plus suffering for other people, probably. Yeah, he's just in and out. Should have the front camera on. That big truck that just cut in over there to Dodge. The one that just passes our Armada. Nissan Armada. Yeah, got our first cup of coffee going. Should have made it a little earlier so it would have kicked in by now. Ah, it's good though. Good coffee. El café es muy rico y también es muy bueno para tu salud. Of course, some people would think it isn't good for your health, but I think it is. Good old coffee. This is that coffee I got from Dollar General yesterday. The Seattle's Best Alley Post Dark Roast. It's pretty good. Some of the best coffee I ever had was there in Honduras. And that... no wonder they were in a hurry. That big old truck was probably headed to the school because they just turned left up here. And they're probably supposed to be there at 9 o'clock. Well, it is 9 right now, so no wonder they're running late. But that's your own problem. Chat okay? Can you hear me all right? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. That way I can see if the chat is active too, because it looks like it's dead. Like maybe it froze up possibly. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. 454, more favors. More favors. What do we got here? Some for tanker truck. It's a tanker trailer. Bet you it's blacktop sealer, like a oil substance. Let's see. We gotta turn right up here. Okay, must be froze up. No, maybe not. Oh, I need to check the brakes on this van. It feels like that feels like the brakes are scraping. I did take a scenic route. It's just a little bit different scenic route. It's through like zigzagging across little roads versus hitting the main road up to the top and dropping down. What do we got here? Trash truck on the left. What he's doing on the left for? Or he's always on the right side. Oh no, that's a dump truck. Road work ahead. Good morning, Jerome. What's up, Darren? How's it going? Doing some road work here, it looks like. Oh, they're fixing the road. That side road we just passed, they're fixing. Wow, that thing's got a lift on it. That Chevy Suburban. How you doing, by the way, Darren? Having a blessed day? Sorry, it's focusing on the nose of the van instead of the where it should be, the road. This camera I honestly do not like. I liked my old phone better when it came to some of the camera features. This thing switches back and forth and unfocuses all the time. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's supposed to be a better phone, but it's bad. I don't know why. You had problems? Pretty good. Yes, I am. Awesome. Excuse me. I'm headed to work. I got that painting job I was supposed to do yesterday morning, but it was raining. Which I didn't even know there was rain in the forecast. And we were painting outside, and it was on metal, so I gotta prime it first, and while the primer's drying, do stuff around the house. It's got a toilet flap that needs replaced, or maybe it's the valve, I'm not sure. And something else around the property. He wanted me to bring a shovel and a wheelbarrow. So we did. Anywho. Want to turn left? Izquierdo. Checking into getting into bullet casting. Nice. I need to do more of that myself. I need to get a melting pot and some lead, which I got some. I got 2 bars of lead, which I knew I should have stopped at the pawn shop. I needed to check if they had more of that lead I want, because that way I can make all sorts of bullets. Not just, there it goes again, focusing on the screen. Sorry guys, the sun glare on the glass is making me jumping back and forth. Especially because it's a little dirty too, the screen, the front windshield. Yeah, they had some hardball lead, which I got 2 bars that are, I don't know how much those weigh. They're about maybe 5 pounds a piece, would be my guess. They're more than a pound. They're like a full-size ingot, like this thick, that big. I need to get soft lead for my Schneider reloading, which I've been making in the evenings. The bullets I have and reloading them, because I found some projectiles, some 38 minis. Sorry, 58. Someone suggested for me heating up the brass, use one of those induction little heaters that plug in. Who's this? Is this Bruce? It's Andrew. What's up? Hey brother, I do bullet cast myself. My dad taught me how to do that as well. Nice. Yeah, I need to get one of those little inductors so I can stick it over the brass to heat it up, to anneal it. That would be really quick instead of twisting around on my stove. It says nobody's in here. That's a lie. YouTube, stop lying to us. There's 2 people talking. I've never made my own copper jackets. I'm not sure how you do that. I don't know if you'd have to like line something with copper and then cast it, as in like then hollow inside, and then pour your copper into it. I mean your not brass, lead into it. I don't know how you do that. No, mine are just, they're hardball lead, and then I'm gonna make some soft lead ones. Fuel reserve, you have 106 miles left. Okay. That's an old Chevy Astro. It's like from 89, 90. Let's make the dies for it. Yeah, I don't know how that would work. I'm sure some people do it. If you have just regular lead, it's soft enough when it hits even tissue, body tissue, it'll mushroom over if it's soft lead. Hardball is like 12 hardness, and then hard cast is, I don't know what, maybe 14 or 20, I don't know what it is, for like bears and stuff. Sorry, I got an eyelash in my eyeball. A lot of your stuff is swaged. Me either, all I know is you need a lot of heat. Oh yeah, definitely. For copper, yeah. It takes a lot longer to heat. It's got to be hotter to heat up. I need to get one of those little crucibles to heat up my lead. A little electric one. What do you use to cut your lead to chunk it off? Like if you have the big ingots, you just use a saw and cut it off, or a hand saw or something? Because I have 2 big ingots, or like 5 pounders or something. 2.5, 3 pounders, something like that. Radar down here, Mississippi, getting ready to do the slam. Severe weather storms, talking about being a enhanced level of weather, 10% probability of having a tornado in any given area, 25-mile radius. Wow. Just watched a video of a fella that was casting lead and was making the copper casings. That's cool. Yeah, you'd have to make them pretty small, and then I guess once you're done, you crinkle over the edge. Because if you look at the back side of an unfired, like if you have just a projectile of a full metal jacket, the copper is like pinched over on the back side, nicely rolled over. I don't know how you do that. You'll do nothing, all my friends. Making it right. Boing, boing, boing. But yeah, I've never watched a video of someone doing full metal jacket. That would be pretty neat to see the process. Sorry, another eyelash bugged me. Here, the sun shouldn't be in the way again, because I'm not facing it right now. Ooh, that's a wide load. Wide load of hay. There's hay. I have a couple friends that live off this road. This little cut across. Usually I'll get a big, huge chunk of it, melt it, and put it in a muffin tin to make this. Oh, so you make the round ingots. Gotcha. These are long bar ones. Hey, Brookside, how's the cows? How's the fam? How's the farm? We're doing good. We're headed off to work, a painting job. And YouTube, there's more than one person in here. Right now, there's 3 people talking. Darren, Andrew, and Brooke. Stop saying there's only one. That's lying, which you do all the time. Oh, now it says 3. Wow, must have heard me. Naughty, naughty. Yeah, we're doing that painting job we couldn't do yesterday. It was raining when we woke up. Rain. You two of y'all. Let's see, all doing good. Trying to get all the seed in the ground. There you go. What you planting this time of year? Corn, wheat, buckwheat. What you got going? What's the other thing? Sorghum, tobacco. I don't know if they grow tobacco over there. What's up? One Doug Stacking. How you doing, buddy? Welcome. Mostly corn, soybeans. Okay, that was the other one I was thinking of. Maybe I said soybeans. You grow that in Pennsylvania where my brother's at for feed, for silage, I think. Although, I don't know, they use soybean for other stuff too, like soy sauce, soy burgers, which is a disgrace to hamburger. It's an abomination. Diabolical. Unless you can't eat meat. Okay, there you go. Then it's not. But most people choose it because they don't want to. They just don't want it. I want to be a vegan. Oh. I'm a vegan. Yeah, you probably are. Eating soybean all the time. It's real. Where we headed, boss? To the job, a painting job. Good old painting job. Sorry if it's noisy. It's all the stuff rattling in the back. I got a big Sprinter van. Everything's loose, especially when it's sprawled across the floor. What is that? Arizona Power Supply, that APS electric truck in front of us. Yep. We live in Arizona, mate. He also sells a harness kit, test kit for lead for pressure versus lead harness. A harness test. That sounds kind of neat. Oh, hardness. Got you. The D got dropped. It was probably autocorrect. Let me screenshot that. Screenshot it. I don't know if you see those mountains in the background. They're actually in Mexico. Those are actually in Mexico, those mountains. Yeah, I'm that close to the border. Another good old big yawn. Hey, Super! What's going on, buddy? We're headed off to that job. Painting job. One we couldn't do yesterday. It still says 106 for my range. Even though I already went like 3-4 miles. That's cool. That means we're getting good fuel mileage. What do we get? We are getting 24.2. That's because I have the gas off a little bit. From startup, we're getting 24.2. Let's see, from reset, 18.5. That's been a long time ago. That was 11,000 miles ago. Instant, we're getting like whatever the pedal's sitting at, about 31. Just depends on how far the pedal's down. You're like, what are you driving with that good of fuel mileage? Well, we're in a 4-cylinder, full-size Sprinter van with a 9-speed automatic, so with a turbo. It's pretty good fuel mileage. Now, if I'm just going in and out of town a lot, it's probably like 18.5, 19. That's still pretty good, though, for such a big boat. Dude, which way are you going? I don't see any blinkers. Oh, there you go. Now you put it on last second, right when you stop. Scrape. I think that's my brake scraping. Mr. Mechanic over here needs to do some mechanic-y. Alright, I gotta switch the camera, otherwise it's gonna glare on the front windshield again, not focus right. Wow, they really fixed that building up. It was an old building, they modernized it, put stucco and all fancy stuff on it. Wow. Hey, Evan. Mr. Mac. J-Mac, how are you doing, buddy? Appreciate you coming by. You head off to work yet? Doing any nasty plumbing jobs? Was it above average, below ground plumbing company or something like that? Above average, below ground plumbing company. No, not all plumbing's below ground though. That's the ones that make you more money. And anything underneath a mobile home, right? Or sewer related. Nobody wants to mess with poop pipes. Exactly. Who wants to mess with poo-poo pipes? Unless you're paying me a lot of money to do that all the time. I'd be paying me like $80, $90, $100 an hour to do that all the time. Oh, there goes Border Patrol. Thanks for doing your job, friend. Border's right there. About 8 miles out to the border wall. It's about to storm here. I come home. Oh, that's exactly what another guy said the same thing. Was that you, Darren? Somebody said the same thing. It's about the poor Andrew. He's in Mississippi. Andrew over in Mississippi, the guy that visited me about 6 months ago. He came by for a funeral for his uncle to Tucson. So he stopped by his old stomping grounds near Sierra Vista area. How much is gas down there right now? Sitting at $3.89 a gallon. Well, that's cheap. That's cheap. I wish it was that price. $4.59. Usually Arizona is known to be a little bit cheaper than some places, but nope. Now up by the highway, like I-10, it was $4.29 last Friday. We came back from cleaning out my aunt's house and sorting through stuff. Last Friday was $2.29 at I-10. I'm an alleged Mexican. What's up? Hey, I love Mexicans. They're my best friends, some of them. I ain't prejudiced or biased or what do you call it? Racist at all. Nope. Love every one of you. Unless you're a pedo. I love you with the love of Christ. But I don't love your actions and deeds. That belongs in some other places. In some wood chippers. Yeah. Or castrated. Snip, snip. Or ladies who do it too. Ladies do it too. They need taken care of too then. Let's see, I got a tip. Don't keep the lead above 650 degrees. Or magnesium. That might be a contaminant, and some lead will ruin your lead. Okay. Because magnesium will permanently become integrated. Huh. Alright, let me screenshot that. I guess I'd have to get a nicer crucible that has a temp sensor on it. Where a little thing you can turn to set the temperature. Instead of just plug it in and call it good. Yeah. Hey, there's where I got my donkeys. Right there. My donkeys. It's outrageous this time of year. Oh, I know. It's not summer yet. Now, obviously, the whole thing of the strait being in cahoots or whatever, closed, open, that's not helping. But it's still cheaper than when Biden was in. When I was, of course, I was in Cali, we had to pay $5.80 something a gallon. I think a couple times I paid $6 in Cali. Now here is probably upper fours, which it's almost there already, to low fives, I think. So yeah, again, it's still cheaper than when Biden was in it. Or about the same. Yeah, here's Mexico. Let me get you off the stand. There's Mexico. You see that dark line there? That's the border wall. Yep. And the rumble strips. The rumble strips are literally right on the white line, so everybody and their uncle hits them. Alright, put you back on the stand. Flip you over. It's weird, they put the rumble strips right on the white line. Yeah, that's Mexico over there. You know, I wonder if that mountain has mines all in it, just like the one that's just across the way right here has a whole bunch. Makes you wonder if that one's got mining done in it. I mean, I know they do mining in Mexico as well, so probably, or if there's hiking trails on that mountain. I don't know if I'd want to hike on it, though. Because I can't pack over there, as in boom boom. Speaking of which, are we? Oh yeah, we got one today. It's in our pocket. It's a little guy. 22 Magnum. That's America's Little War working out at the Goat Brooders, still holding out. Goat Brooders. What in the world's Goat Brooders? I have no idea what Goat Brooders are. I'm lost. I'm lost, my friend. Why does today seem like the time's going way too fast? It says it's almost 9:30 and I'm supposed to be at the job at 9:30, but I left in plenty of time. That's weird. I told 9 and 9:30 and it's almost 9:30. And I left like 40 minutes in advance when this is a 35-minute trip. Don't know? Yeah, what's a goat rooter? I don't know what a goat rooter is. I'll have to explain that. See, what am I getting now that I'm pulling a hill? Yeah, see, when I'm pulling a hill, I'm only getting 12 and a half. But still, from start, I've got 19.6. That's the average of the trip so far. Chat freeze up. Roadstorm, what's a goat rooster or whatever you said? Goat rooter. You might want to clarify that. I think the chat froze up or something. Let me check. I'll be right back. No, it didn't freeze up. People just not answering.
I ain't wanna talk to you. No, I ain't got time for that.
Hey, there's a mine I want to check out. Although that one's probably owned by our Sarco too. Most of these mines on the backside of this mountain are owned by a Sarco, which those are ones you do not want to explore because those have, I'm pretty sure, they are a patent mine, meaning they own every right, including the dirt, the actual plot, and everything. You can't even touch the property. A mine claim you can, you just can't. You can't pick any materials up, but you can explore it. Yeah, Sarco's a really big mining company here in Arizona. They're all over the place. I gotta look up the history on that and see if I'm able to explore some of these on this end. There's some big tillings out of some of these holes. They're big. What we got? Here's something else that I learned: to put a pitch of beeswax into the pot before heating it up with the lead to leave it let up. Yep. And then a lot of them, when you put them into the casing, you got to lube up the bullet real well. It's like called lubed bullets or something. So when I did my 5.77 the other day, all those little ridges that are in it, I filled those plumb full with wax, like a case wax. Like a case, what do you call it? Case molding wax or whatever. I'm not sure what type of wax that one is. Beeswax or other wax, I'm not sure. Case prep, there we go, case prep stuff. Yep. Now, yeah, I'm not sure what they require for you to put on it. That's what I've used before, like just to put a little bit on even FMJ's, one that's being stubborn. I'll put a teeny little bit. Plus you get a little bit sometimes in the nose when you go to case, shape the cases. Hey, ADC, AT, what's going on, guys? We are headed into Bisbee to do some painting that we were supposed to do yesterday. But it was raining, so. It only lasted for a couple hours. We probably got a 1/4 inch, 1/8 inch. Something like that. Gotta slow down to 45 right here. 45. what's in the van? Bodies? Tools. Herramientas. Herramientas, hermano. Yeah, right here, the gas at this little mom and pop is $4.59, I think. $4.57, something like that. And then Speedway, let's see what Speedway is. It's probably the same price, but I get a discount at Speedway. I got a 8 cents discount right now, 5 plus 3, which might have to get some on the way home. Let's see, there's Speedway up here coming up. Hey, see you, Darren. Have a good one. That's any tips for getting over a summer cold? It ain't summer yet, so I can't help you with that. Maybe a spring cold. It's not summer yet, brother. Not until June 15th or 16th, something like that.
Stop being so nitpicky.
Yeah, it's $4.59 Speedway too. Just filled up at the Circle K and it's $3.99 a gallon. You have their club where you can get 5 cents off or more when they run the sales. The other day they had on the 5th or 6th fill up you get 20 cents off. A lot of times they run that 40 cents off, but I haven't seen it in a little while. I'd get even more off. The best I got was 90 something cents, I think it was. I had the 5 cents off at Speedway plus like 2 coupons that stacked. And it took off 80 or 90 cents, I forget. Wow, that Dodge got some big stacks. It's got 2 like 6.5, 8-inch out of the bed. Why are we paying so much for gas? Homie, Trump promised cheap donkey gas. Free hookers and low interest rates. Not sure about the H word. What happened? What happened? Nothing. Painted it as well, and I have some excavator work as well. There you go. Gas prices are fabricated. That has nothing to do with the war. The war is just an excuse for them to charge more. Possibly. 40 cents tomorrow. It starts for here, down in here, Mississippi. Oh! Okay. Let me screenshot that, because usually I think it's usually nationwide. It's the same day. Good morning. What's up, Russell? ¿Qué pasó, hermano? ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Let's see, Gun Blue 490. This guy has a great channel on reloading. Let me screenshot that. I might already be subscribed to him, but we'll check him out. It's Wolf Brother. I changed my profile name because I need a change on YouTube. Yeah, it actually says Wolf on it. It says Sigma Wolf on my end. Let's see. Yeah, yours was Wolfman, I think. Wolfman or something. Yeah, I'm going to be a couple minutes late. Oh, there's a sheriff or something. Yep. There we go. Mr. Sheriff. Just went by. I had to go off for a little bit there. Accidents or injuries? Call Sweet James. 800-900-0000. Sigma are the real alpha. Yeah, I'm going to be a couple minutes late. Oh, well. There's U.S. Customs, 2 of them. They weren't the Border Patrol either, the one with the green stripe. They were the blue seal. A little higher up on the food chain. Hills are greening up over here on the backside. Going into Bisbee here, folks. Well, technically, this little spot here is Warren. Well, Lowell, actually. Warren's to my right. Lowell, where this roundabout is, we're coming up to. And then it'll be Bisbee. There's 2 sections of Bisbee. It's weird. 2 little towns separate them. That's the Copper Queen mine, or not the Copper Queen, the purple something. I forget what it's called. The one to my right here. It's that pit mine. My left, I mean. Copper Queen. Maybe that is Copper Queen. No, Copper Queen's that tunnel one I took you guys in. I did shorts of. That one's a Copper Queen. That's the lavender. That big one's the lavender, and right next to it, it's tied into it's the Sacramento, which was actually before the other one. That street straight ahead, if I'd go to it, right to the left, can't hardly see it. It's full of old cars lining the road. It's pretty cool. Definitely not Beta or a limp simp. Yeah, there you go. Sigma.
Viking strong.
Yep. We be Viking strong. Arr. Oh wait, that's pirate.
Grr. Hey, you be ready, mate. Arr.
Desert, what? Hey, Paul. Did you get the notification? Since you had to turn it back on? And I gave up on Papa Pew Pew's live. It kept crashing, and so he restarted it, and I couldn't find it again, so I gave up on it. Poor Papa Pew Pew's. His channel's having problems like everybody else's. They hate us because they ain't us.
Skalvahala.
Yep. What do we got? You're currently watching the goat in action. Hey, what's up, Real Tactical? A blood-fought, battle-fought child of the king. Amen. That I'm unworthy of. A flesh-killing, spirit-filled son of a god. Yep. Son of God, yep. A testimony to the one who set us all free. Amen, brother. You too. Keep looking up, my brother. You had to reset a bunch of folks, but has had zero. But his had froze up. Yeah, it was weird. It was like cutting in and out, jumping all over the place. What else was it doing? A variety of stuff. I'm actually going to come in on the bottom end here. Because the place I need to go to is like halfway between both exits, and the way I need to pull in, this way is going to be better, I believe. The bottom end. Odin, the All-Father, will give you knowledge, or will give you strength. I guess if you believe in Norse gods or whatever, I would have a lot of that in me. I have a lot of Scandinavian in me. Nordic. I have Nordic in me. My mom's side has a lot of Scandinavian. Norwegian. Jesus God, beautiful landscape out there, man. Yeah, this is Bisbee. Old Town Bisbee. They call Old Bisbee. This is going to the downtown. China's so surreal. I love it. Yep. This is downtown Bisbee. I've taken you on, I think, 1 or 2 lives are here before. 2 lives, I think. At least. It was an old mining town there. Remember I took you guys on some shorts of a mine? It was a tunnel mine on a little train. That was for this, into this town. Alright. Sorry, buddy. Mr. Lee, we're going to be a little late to the... Oh, well. I told him 9... You going to walk across, mate? Oh, there's a gay flag printed on the road. Missed that little town. Used to work there in the county jail. Nice. It's a neat little town. It's weird. Hey, there's the police.
That lady was jaywalking. She was jaywalking.
I don't think it matters here. Let's see. I'm a humble servant of the one true God of the universe, Jesus Christ. Amen. Me too, brother. Yes, you stopped by the little shops. I remember that. Yeah, I did do some shopping too. Shop stopping. Got some coffee at that one little coffee shop. It wasn't too bad. I think I prefer the Bisbee Coffee Company. La Bomba. Why do they call that truck La Bomba? That means the bomb. I guess they really like it. Like when you really like something and it's cool, you're like, that's the bomb, man. All right, I'm gonna have to take you off because I don't want to show you where he exactly lives. So should be coming up here shortly for his own privacy, right, folks? Anywho, all right. I've never been up that road. It goes to the big courthouse of a huge church. Guess they got a gift shop over there. All right, his property is a certain color of a certain house. I find it here. Should be coming up here shortly. It's interesting, these buildings are literally like right over the waterway drainage. It's unique. So Someone's trying to get a hold of me, and it's a telemarketer. I can tell by the number. They always call with 200s, 201s, or 203s. I'll be back going to Walmart. Talk to you later. See you, buddy. I'll be off here shortly. Just the 22 mag. We'd be carrying the 22 mag revolver, the little NAA Black Widow. Considerate and respectful. We try our best. Alright, he should be right around this corner at this bend, I believe. Right when it flattens out. I don't think I passed it. Let's see here. I hope I didn't. Otherwise I'm going to even be later. I didn't think it was quite this far down. I knew it was farther than halfway, just barely, but I'm already past halfway right now, pretty sure. Hey, I think I passed your house up. Sorry. That's you. I got lost. Oh, there's some tree trimmers, some arborists by the ADC. Oh, Arizona Department of Corrections. Okay. There's a Privia that says just married on it. Interesting. Thought for sure we are going to buy it already, but I guess no. Let's see, is that it? No, it has some of the same color schemes, but it's reversed. Okay, I'm confused. I should have been by it by now. Okay, there he is. Found it. God loves me. I'm in on his favorite people. Yep, he loves each one of us. Okay, guys, I just got to the place. I'm going to have to let you go. Y'all guys have a blessed day, blessed night, blessed rest of your life. You can never go wrong doing what's right, especially if you're following Christ. Appreciate you. You have a good one. Till next time, folks. Hi, you thought I was gone. Have a good one. Bye.